Welcome to the Social Podcast, where no discussion or debate is off limits.
Hello. Thank you so much. Have a seat. It is Thursday, and welcome to the Social. We made it. We are thrilled to have him back. Comedian and actor Scott Thompson is here. Welcome back. Great to see you. Okay, everybody, in case you haven't heard, father of 12, Nick Cannon.
Oh, yeah.
He is protecting what he says are his most valuable assets. Nick revealed on the Tea Time podcast that he took out a $10 million insurance policy on what, you ask? His testicles. Scott, as the man on the panel, please explain what the heck is going on here.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I just think that after 12 kids?
12.
Yeah.
I think he's done with those testicles. Yeah.
Let's hope so.
I think that he should lose them, and I think he's subconsciously asking to be castrated. No, enough already.
Yeah, no,
12 kids.
I'm totally
Do you think
with
he
you.
actually is being serious at all? I thought to myself, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, and he's just trying to get in the news cycle again. We're talking about it, other people are talking about it too. But it turns out a bunch of celebrities have insured weird parts of their body.
Right.
Like, legitimately.
I heard Scott did.
Did you?
Well, not yet, but I'm thinking of insuring my tongue.
No, but you know what? That would make sense because usually when a person insures a part of their body, it has something to do with their work. Like, say, a singer will get their vocal cords insured. A soccer player will get their legs insured.
Yeah.
But to your point, you've overused that sack, my friend, so I don't know what you're insuring.
I know, well, maybe if you saw it, you'd understand. I wasn't referring to talking.
That's like Gene Simmons. That's Gene Simmons.
I mean, seriously, it's insane.
It's impressive.
I could impregnate Nick Cannon with this tongue.
You brought up a memory because you were going to say, like, celebrities.
Well, yeah, because like Dolly Parton, for example, she insured her breasts for...
She actually did?
She did, which is not part of her music career. I mean, it is part of her music career,
but it's not image. But
it is part of her image.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
And, you know, everyone knows that there's a famous story that supposedly J-Lo insured her booty for $1 million.
I'm not sure about that one,
And you know, and I mean, she put that to bed a long time ago. She was on Carpool Karaoke with James Corden, and he asked her, and she's like, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And when it comes to ridiculous, I just think to myself, what's the motivation, Nick, aside from probably keeping himself in the news cycle?
Yeah.
And something tells me, this is just a theory based on zero evidence, other than ever since his marriage ended with Mariah Carey, where I think maybe he felt there was a bit of inequality in the relationship because Mariah Carey is the diva. She's a multi-millionaire, the world loves her, no one's gonna touch her as a diva. And then there's Nick Cannon. I mean, great guy, talented, I guess, but you're no Mariah Carey.
What does he do?
I know, but
What does he do?
No.
Exactly.
Honestly, no. Wait. Before we go down that, before we go down that road, he is very successful. He is an executive at Nickelodeon. He was a child actor. He does a lot of stuff. He has his own shows on networks. He does.
Okay, so but he's not Mariah.
He's not Mariah.
I don't know if
But
it's
he
just about money,
pursued
though.
Mariah and had her name tattooed on his back at one point.
I also think that there's a part of me, though, that says, because to me this reeks of toxic masculinity, but to me it's like, thou doth protest too much. It's almost like if you felt so secure in your manhood, you've got 12 kids, it's all working, clearly.
Yeah.
Why are you going and doing this over and over and over? He says he wants to keep having more children.
You know what? There's a trend on TikTok right now that's like, I needed a hug, but instead I did this. And I feel like someone needs to stop and give Nick a hug and be like, instead of making all these children, just be like, bring it in, Nick. Just give me a hug.
I think that there's like, you know, obviously people are not having babies like they used to, but when they talk about that, they don't want Nick to have any more.
No.
They want other people to have babies.
Yeah.
Not
Correct.
Nick.
Take that energy and take care of those children and see them every single day and drop them off at school and make their lunch and pick them up after school and take them to soccer. Put that energy into that.
Okay, enough.
All right, so let's move on because I'm sick and tired of Nick's testicles.
Oh, good.
All right, let's take a look at this.
That
A
guy.
little number. It's an AI-generated image of a leather handbag made out of dinosaur DNA. Now, researchers are reportedly aiming to develop the material by the end of the year using fossilized dinosaur collagen. So, would you buy a T-Rex purse. Yeah, okay, we got a couple people over here.
Wow.
Interesting.
50-50.
Maybe they want to know what that costs first. I'm just trying to imagine a scenario where I'm at a party, let's say, and I see someone with a great look, and I'm like, I'll walk up to her and be like, oh, what's that purse? Like, where'd you get that from?
Yeah.
And her going, oh, it's made out of dinosaur DNA.
Yeah.
And would I think that that's a cool flex or like a totally weird loser flex?
I would turn around and walk away. I mean, come
Yeah.
on. I wouldn't really buy any purse, but if I was getting anything made of T-Rex skin with a loincloth.
Where you going, Scott?
I mean, caveman vibes.
We're trying to keep the show on the air, Scott. Where you going with that one?
A loincloth. There's nothing dirty about that, is
nothing,
it?
no.
Depends on how you use it.
And how would you use it?
A loincloth is it's like a washcloth. It's to clean the loins.
Okay,
Right?
so you would like a T-Rex inspired loincloth to clean your...
Loins.
Okay, okay.
Or other people's loins if they got dirty. Oh, I know leather is not the greatest, absorbent material.
Fair,
So
fair.
I'd have to take a long time cleaning those loins.
Yeah, okay. We didn't need the hand motion, but I got you. No, I'm with you.
I just think I'm going to call out that this is a little bit of snake oil or maybe T-Rex oil, because scientists. Don't forget, this is a company that's trying to make money, and then there was a bunch of scientists that were asked about this. Paleontologists whose job it is to research T-Rexes, right?
Right.
And they have said they're very suspect of this whole endeavor because there is the only thing that scientists have had in terms of DNA is from bone. It's like it's not even actually DNA. It's some kind of derivative of like a T-Rex bone. To make leather, you need to have DNA from skin. They do not have that. It doesn't exist. So that's why the scientists are saying, save your money. This sounds like a scam. This sounds like a scam. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, do they have any skin that they could use? Like,
Of any animal?
yeah, like, I mean, from like an ancient animal?
It's a good question.
Any
Like a woolly
dinosaurs?
Like a mammoth?
Yeah, like a mammoth. Wouldn't you rather have a mammoth purse?
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't mean that in any dirty way.
I just feel like
But it
humanity...
did sound...
Where is humanity going that this is what we want? That, you know what, we have a prehistoric animal that died millions of years ago, and we're like, let's bring it back and let's make a handbag and put stuff in it.
I agree.
Like, to me, it's just like, where are we going here? We have to look at ourselves in the mirror and go, what's going on? First Nick Cannon, now this. Like, okay, we need to regroup.
But would you like them to bring back a dinosaur? Would you like that?
No, I've watched all the movies. Apparently, it's not a very good idea.
Doesn't go well, does
Work
it?
out. No, it doesn't work out.
So someone wrote to the Toronto Star's advice column saying, my boyfriend has a small dog who sleeps on the bed. Most of the time that's not a problem, but I don't want her in there when we're having sex. Am I wrong? Pets in the bedroom, Scott. What do we think, yay or nay?
Oh,
Do you have a pet?
I have 2 cats.
Okay.
And-
Where do they sleep?
Well, they actually do sleep in my bed.
Okay.
And if they saw me having sex again, and it's been so long, that I'd want them to see it, because I want it to be documented. I want them to take pictures of it, and I want them to post it.
Yep.
So people go, oh, look, he's still got it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I would want.
I don't know about you, but dogs aren't dumb. And I had to kick my dog out of the bedroom a long time ago, A, because of allergies, and B, every dog, even if they're the family pet, they have their one person. Most of them still have their one person. So when they see that act happening, they're not like, oh, what's happening? It's, you're killing my person.
Yeah.
My dog thinks someone's killing me. And there are noises, which she's a Doberman. She's a Doberman,
Doberman.
and she's like, I will kill you.
Well.
And so
What's Ryan doing to you over there, girl?
Begs the question.
What is he doing to you,
Begs the
Melissa?
question.
What is this man doing? Do we need to call the police? What is happening in that bedroom? That the dog is activated. Do tell. On the table right now, ma'am.
anybody else?
Listen, I have a small dog, and I think this is very weird because, okay, first of all, your girlfriend wants to have sex with you. And all she's asking is that you take the little dog and put it outside for a minute, and he's protesting? That's the problem, sister. You got to check into that. That's the thing. But I had a very small dog for a long time, and I'm very grateful. I got great advice when I got her, and they do not let your dog, especially she was very cute, don't let her sleep in your bed, because in her mind, that is her bed, and she doesn't care what's going on in your life. That is her bed. So if you want to have sex, she's like, that's nice. this is my spot. You know, they do the circle and then they plop themselves.
Yeah,
you know, they like to clean themselves. Yeah. So I was told a long time ago, if you want to continue to have sex in that bedroom, you got to put your dog somewhere else. So.
Okay, but how did you do? I mean, maybe dogs are different from cats, but like I had a cat, Sally Hot Dog, R.I.P.
Yeah.
But he would pick. We had a cat bed. Instead, he would be in my partner, like, in the towel basket. Like he picked every place in our bed to be. Except
because your
for,
cat was running the house. As cats do.
Is that what it was?
Well, maybe.
Does your cat
I don't
stay
even
in a
train a
particular
cat.
spot?
Well, I also have an aquarium, so.
Are they looking at you?
Well, the goldfish does like to watch. And I probably shouldn't keep it in the bedroom. I think it's about the sex of the animal. Is the little dog? Is it a girl dog?
She's a female.
So she's jealous.
Oh, good point.
I think a boy dog might have gone. You know, they're just like, you know,
Or cheering him
They know
on.
what's going on, dude. I get what's happening. You know,
Yeah.
I applaud it.
But the girl's like, not in my bed.
No, I think I think that's what it is, and I also think she's size shaming the dog. I think if it was a big, sexy Doberman, she might have a different feeling.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but a Doberman's a good-looking dog.
Yeah, they are. They are.
It's a good-looking dog, people.
Okay, it is a good-looking dog. All right, so let's move on to our next one. They say birds of a feather flock together, and dozens of people flocked to Belgium on Sunday to compete in the annual European Seagull Screeching Championship. Take a look. Okay, so thoughts on this? Anyone want to give it a try?
A try? No, I don't do seagull.
Come on, you got it in you.
I don't do seagull, but I do seal.
Okay.
You just do.
I do seal.
You can't-
She's gonna do it.
Wait,
She's gonna do it.
She's gonna do seal. She's gonna do seal. Okay, let's see it.
Oh, no, okay.
That's
You
a
don't like that
dying
one?
seagull over there.
How about a dolphin?
That's good.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah? Thank you. Thank you.
A for effort.
Thank you.
What about you,
Thank you.
Scott? You got one? You got a
Well,
noise
I
in
mean,
you?
that might be a reason to go to Belgium.
Yeah.
Finally, a reason to go. I don't know, like if I was imitating a seagull, I would, first of all, I'd steal like a French fry.
Yeah.
Then I would eat a rat whole.
Yeah.
And then I would poop on your head.
Yeah, that's what they do. No, but do you think, would you try it on national television when you try to make the noise?
No.
Come on, you're
no
an
one
actor,
would ever
you're
sleep
a
with
talent.
me again.
I
mean, those people-
maybe they will sleep with you if they hear your best seagull.
You think that turns
Let's
someone
try it.
on?
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, man.
No, don't make him do this.
I don't even know. What do they do?
Just, you've heard seagulls before, just...
I don't know. I can't do it.
I have no
much better
skills
about
for
my
that.
I know, I was like,
No,
never
yeah.
mind, Scott, sorry I asked.
No one wants to hear a seagull. Like, honestly, the only time
Yeah,
you
they're so-
they're a shrill animal,
They're
right?
very
Yeah.
shrill,
What a
yes.
nice, like, of all the bird sounds, it is the least.
But that's why they're doing the contest.
But what? They said they were trying to bring sexy back to seagulls. There's no
sexy.
in
In shrill.
seagulls
No.
ever at all. So
Can you
I don't
do a
know.
seagull? Come
no,
on.
I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to get good at that.
Not
I don't
even
even
you're
know
right.
where. I don't want. I
Not
don't know
even
how
if
they
we all
discovered
cheer
this.
you
No.
on? Not
No.
even if we all...
I have my standards.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
doing it.
Oh
What
my
I think
God.
is really sweet is the boy who won it is 10 years old, and he's won it 2 years in
he
a
was
row.
good.
Okay,
So
good.
he's found his talent very young in
Aim
life.
higher.
He'll be in his
Small boy.
parents.
I
He'll be in
agree.
his parents' basement for the rest of his life
Maybe
with
we'll
that
see.
skill.
We'll see.
I'm sorry, but like that is like that kid is headed to becoming a furry, and I'm not for that.
Don't Google that.
All right, so a guy made his bed, and now he wants to lie in it. This TikToker has gone viral for explaining how he makes his bed without even getting out of it. So you're seeing how he's doing it, okay? So his feet haven't touched the floor yet, and he makes the bed before even getting out of it. Okay, is this totally genius, or gross, or lame, or fake? What is happening here? What do we think?
Well, I think it's all of those things, starting with the fact that he's wearing his socks.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, he's wearing his socks. It's
Yeah, that's a no-no.
already, that's such a no-no.
That's a no-no.
I mean, why doesn't he sleep in his clothes with a feeding tube if he's really, you know what I mean? Like, he's like well on his way to like long-term care.
Yeah.
So he'll do very well when he's very old.
Yep, absolutely. I just feel like this is what happens when parents give their kids, or the schools give the kids a trophy for doing anything. Like, he thinks this is a flex. Like, look at how I can make my bed and I'm
I
still
know,
in it.
I know.
What's next? next? Are you gonna turn your underwear inside out or brush your teeth with your finger? Or, you know, maybe you're gonna fix your hair with your saliva? This is not a flex.
I like
but he's so proud of himself. He's like, look, everybody. And it's like, you are a walking dating red flag, my friend.
Absolutely.
But have at it. Enjoy yourself with you in your bed and your double bed up against that wall. Knock yourself out. Love it.
I'm going to defend this kid for a second. I just think, listen, I live in a household with 2 males, and if they did this at some point in time, it's better than it is right now because they're not doing any of it. They're not making the beds. I don't need hospital corners. I just need it to look presentable. So I don't care how you do it, just do it.
Right.
That's all.
To me, it just looks like it's way harder the way he did it than it does if you just get out of the bed and go like this.
Tuck it.
Do you see he's doing like yoga moves? He's like he's doing all because he doesn't want his feet to touch the floor. So I just think you've just created a much harder situation.
Is it because it's up against the
But this is what I'm going to say. Exactly.
No, yeah.
First of all, I don't even think that this is real because that looks like a cot bed that you pull out for the guests. So I think that this guy's just faking it to try to go viral. All you have to do, sir, is pull the bed away from the wall and you can get onto the other side.
You know what? I love that you said that, and you can tell you've been married for a long time because I've met a lot of men, and that is very real, that bedroom situation. I was like, no, that seems very real. It's actually that bed is usually held up by empty shoe boxes. That's usually what's missing. Underneath, yeah.
Well, good luck to him.
Remember how you clean the loins?
Yeah. We start from the bottom, Scott, and then we work our way up.
Speaking of which, Scott, you are currently touring a comedy show called The Last Glory Hole.
Oh, yes.
This is a one-man show, and that sounds very difficult, is it?
It's very difficult. Well, first of all, getting people to say the title is the most difficult part, or show the picture. Even though it's nothing to do with what you think, you should get your minds out of the gutter. It's a religious reference to the Vatican and the chimney when the smoke comes out. It's about the new pope, people. That's the glory hole. I don't know where.
What we're thinking about. We're the ones that are disgusting. Absolutely.
It is very hard. I'm on my own, so I'm traveling and I'm doing a lot of driving. So I had to drive from Phoenix to Denver, and I'd go through the mountains, and it took me 3 days. I was like white knuckling it, and by the time I got there, and they have no guardrails in Colorado, they're too cool for it. So I can't believe I'm going to say this, but you have a delay, right?
Oh no! Don't go there.
No! I'm not saying anything bad.
Just say it.
I am. It's funny as hell, but you won't show it. But for the audience, by the time I got through the mountains, my cigar cutter had returned to its factory settings. Think about it, people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now did you get it?
Yeah. No. We got it. Scott, listen.
See, I know how to avoid the censors.
I got you.
I've been doing it for a long time.
I got you.
We're so glad you
got me.
Oh, I got you.
Scott, we're so glad you were able to come back. Scott, we're so able to come back to guardrails in Canada to keep you safe.
Yes.
So thank you. Congrats
I need
on the
guardrails
tour.
on a talk show.
Yes, you do.
It's true.
Every producer says, give that guy guardrails.
Yes, you do.
Let's tell the viewers, everybody, don't miss Scott Thompson on tour. He will be in Toronto. That is on May the 24th at Annabelle's. Tickets are available at newscotlandland.com. Okay, newscotlandland.com. That's exactly. Did I get it right?
That is it, yeah.
I got it right. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you, Scott.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Subscribe to the Social Podcast so you don't miss a fiery debate. Until next time, socialites.